Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Natalie, spelled Natalee, and I am going to be doing your free daily psychic tarot reading, and I'm very happy to be doing this because the energy that I'm picking, first of all, everyone should be watching the Capricorner for this week. It's ridiculous. It's pretty cool. Everyone should be watching Capricorn videos. We are in the solar annular eclipse energy. We're in it right now. So when it goes on, depending on where you are, the 25th or so on the planet, it'll be an aspect to Jupiter and Uranus. This is going to be good. It's going to be a lot of good stuff. Good, happy surprises. There are a little bit of a couple of hiccups and kerfuffles along the way or throughout the period, but it seems to just be a little bit of insecurity and a little bit of self-doubt. So otherwise everything should be pretty cool. But yeah, definitely I would say take a look at the Capricorner for this week, whether you are a Capricorn or not, because you will very likely find something valuable or useful from that lesson, from the lessons that Capricorns are going through and what they have come and do to them. So it'll be good for perspective, regardless. So hop on over and take a look at Capricorner. And also the energy that I'm channeling right now is a little bit similar to the Capricorn energy. It's different in the sense that it's a little bit more open-ended, because with the Capricorn energy, I picked up a bit of exhaustion, a little bit of, feeling super tired. But for Capricorn, it was about feeling tired and exhausted, but very satisfied, and still knowing and acknowledging that there is something beyond that. That you're still going to have energy and gusto and, passion for. So it is a bit of a breather in between. But that I would still take a look at that, because that's a very interesting reading. For this energy, it feels more like the exhaustion, and they kept telling me continuing. That, and I don't know why it's showing up that word. They're very specific about the words that they give me. So I'm just being specific. I'm just not judging anything. I just give it to you how I get it. But they are saying continuing, like continue or continue on or continue forward. But they are saying continuing. And I am using my beautiful fairy deck. This is like my special deck that I pull it out really when I'm guided to, when I'm feeling like it's I don't know, it's just we're guided to different decks at different times. So this is a very special one, and this feels like a bit of a special reading. I also used it for Capricorner, so it could be a little bit of that special energy leading through. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, because like I said, the way that it feels open-ended, it feels like exhaustion, a lot of tired energy. Oh, hey, welcome to Capricorn season. Happy birthday to all of my Capricorns. I have birthdays this week. Yes. Okay. All of us that get, scammed on our birthday Christmas gifts. Merry Christmas, happy birthday. I'm with you right there, guys. So, get yourself something nice, do something nice for yourself, and really just take a breather, take a rest, because what I'm getting two different energies. I'm getting two energies rather, that are quite exhausted, quite tired. One wants to keep pushing themselves to continue. And the other one is, it's not so much that they're pushing themselves to continue. It's more like they feel, how do I explain this? Hold on. Give me a second here. Give me the words. Oh, okay. One feels like they're pushing themselves to continue on no matter what. The other is a little bit, it's almost like delirious, where you're so tired that you can't even think straight. You're like, it's a little bit like that, where you're so exhausted or you're so tired that you're not really able to think straight and to make great decisions. And so continuing, it's like, oh, that's so funny. This came up over my weekend. I explained this thing that happens to one of my little family members about being in a survival situation where maybe the plane goes down, and what will happen a lot of times is that someone will begin walking, trying to escape or trying to get out of the wreckage or whatever. They think they're walking in a straight line, but actually all of us favor or have injuries favor one side for whatever reason. So you're actually you think you're walking straight, but you're actually walking in a huge circle. And so people will come back to the wreckage or whatever that they were leaving behind, and they're going to look at it, go, how is this possible? How could we possibly have ended up in the same exact spot? How is that and it's like a whole mind thing. So what I'm getting is, for the energy B, the second energy, it's just to take more time to rest. It's just taking, don't feel so insecure that, if you're not burning the midnight oil, that you're not doing anything. That's it's self-defeating. It's not, I'm sorry, I didn't even do anything with my hair. It's just not what we're going for the energies. So just keep that in mind if you're overworking yourself, and if you think that you're going to be you're going to turn out better results, you're wrong. It's not going to happen that way. Okay. So just take care of yourself. That's for that second energy. And then let's go ahead, right off the bat, starting out, that was like itching to come out. We have the Sun with the Knight of Cups. Okay, guys, so there's major happiness, major love all around you. So if you are so exhausted and you can't even see this beautiful energy around you, that's a big red flag. It's a big red flag to just take a deep breath and really cultivate the attitude of gratitude, okay? Because this exhaustion, it doesn't even have to be from pushing yourself and working and that kind of exhaustion. I'm also picking up a bit of... It's interesting. For some of you, it's exhaustion that things are always the same and never change. And for some of you, it's exhaustion because things are always changing and that there is no consistency. And the task is to cultivate your own inner stability and to, create that for yourself. But what this is telling us is that there's beauty and love and, just warm fuzzies all around you. And it's really about time to take stock of it, because when you do switch that perspective, that when you change your attitude of I'm exhausted and I still don't have anything I want, or I still don't have everything that I want, it really pulls you down. It's very hardening energy. It's very solidifying, and you want to vibrate higher. The higher the vibrational frequency, the faster all little molecules move and you get to disappear and float around or do something. I'm just kidding. Okay, guys, so I feel a lot of gratitude with this. So those of you who have an easier time falling into that attitude of gratitude will take that advice. It's much more easy. You'll be, okay, I can even pause the video. I can go out and have a nice day. It's easier for some of you than it is for others. So just keep that in mind, because you could even be learning about how someone feels about you, and that would make you so incredibly happy. The Sun with the Knight of Cups, like Knight of Cups is my Romeo card, and with the Sun we have information coming to light. So for some of you are so caught up in like working or doing whatever you're doing that's exhausting you, or feeling very tired, and you just don't even see that there's love right around the corner, that there's someone totally crushing on you, but you're about to, and you're going to go, oh my God, what? You been looking at me like that this whole time? What? That's kind of cool. What's the next message, please? What is it? I mean, that's the strongest. That's like the birth card of this reading. So to have the Sun and the Knight of Cups, first two cards out, everything's going to be fine. Like this exhaustion that you're feeling, it's just over work. It's over stressing of a situation. It's over focusing. It's a little bit obsessive energy. And you're emotional about it with the Queen of Cups. It's like emotionally obsessive energy. It's just because you care about yourself, you care about your objectives, you care about your family, you just care a lot. You just care a lot. This is someone that is making decisions based on their gut. They're doing everything. They're feeling it out. You're feeling your way forward through all of this. And that's very interesting, because with the Sun and the Knight of Cups, I feel like if there is something coming to light, and it doesn't even need to be a romantic interest. This could just be that people are finally, or I don't know why I said finally, but the people are vocalizing how happy you make them. And so it could even be that gratitude is coming into your life because other people are showing their gratitude for you. And that sort of fills your cup to overflowing. And that's making you super grateful and super emotional about it and super just sort of even overwhelmed with emotion a little bit here, because with the Knight of Cups, it's very sincere. You could be getting some very sincere compliments. Oh my God, we're in this Christmas energy. So like this makes more sense that there's going to be, you know, and whatever might have happened in the past, you know, anything like that. It's I'm not getting that it's a major having to do with anything. I'm getting a lot of forward-looking energy with this. Even with this Queen of Cups, you can be sort of emotionally stuck in the past. I feel like you're about to be rewriting some of that, where your memories get corrected. Not even like memories of the past, but your memories moving forward. You're not going to remember this time as the time that you worked yourself into the depths and that no one ever told you they loved you. No, there's going to be people telling you that they love you, and you're going to feel it on the deepest level possible with the Priestess and the coming out right after the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is someone making decisions on their gut. They're following their intuition. With the High Priestess, there's things that you know. Okay, there's things about you, about your life, about what you love that you know, like in your heart of hearts, cannot be dissuaded against. Like you just know this. I mean, look at that. This is like a very confident looking person. She's just sort of sitting cross-legged on this altar, sort of a concrete thing, and she's got the orb in her hands and her eyes are closed. That's really interesting to me, because in the other pictograms in the Rider-Waite, her eyes are not closed, her eyes are open. So this is really interesting that we have someone with her eyes closed, because I feel like this gives us more of that, I know. I don't even need to open my eyes to see. I already know what's there. And it's like so some of you could know that this is coming. You already know that this appreciation for you is on its way to you. Which is really interesting, because I feel, hold on, let me just, it's actually bringing you back with yourself. It's bringing you back into center your own perspective, is what they just told me, clear as a bell about. So some of you just need like a perspective adjustment here, and it's like you have the answers all along. Like this is all you. Like you have the answers. You are the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, and it's a little bit of probably. Actually, let me just wait before I say that. What's the next message after the Priestess, please, for whoever needs to hear this? You already know. That's what they keep telling me. And they're almost telling me like they don't want to tell me anything else, because they're like, well, you already know. Well, you already know. That's like what they're telling me. Let's not turn this into like a thing, please. Oh God, now they're not going to give me any cards. Is that it? Is that really it? Really? Thank you. I was going to say, what? Okay, well, there we go. We have the Ten of Swords, like the worst freaking card in the deck, and then we have the Eight of Wands. So here's the thing. First, let me show you these beautifully gory cards. This is the ending. This is the communication. Okay? There still has to be one little thing that has to happen. And you know what this is. This is the thing. You know what this is. The Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands. You've got to put an end to either communication, a style of communication, a way that you are communicating, or you have to actually communicate an end, a bound, like bigger than a boundary. Like this is the end. My only friend, the end. I'll never look into your eyes again. Okay, so it is like that, and I feel like you already know who it is, or it could be someone that you've already communicated this to, because it's just because it's coming out now doesn't mean that it has to be very sequential. This is just an energy. So this energy could come before the Sun and the Knight of Cups. It could come after. But there is an energy about communicating an end. So like I said, you could have communicated an ending of a relationship in the past where you broke up with someone, or not even like you, it feels deeper than just breaking up with someone. And I know that sounds how it sounds, but this feels pretty like a divorce or a major falling out with a friend, a lifelong friend, or a family member, or multiple family members. With the 8 wands, I feel like it even could be falling out with a group of people for some of you. And that now with the Sun and with the Knight of Cups, you are being appreciated and communicated. Like that appreciation for you is being communicated. Let's see if there's one more message. I'll just do one more go through and then we'll start clarifying. Is there one more message that wants to come out? Okay, that went right in my lap too. Okay, and now we have the 3 of Wands. This is our card of expectations, okay? Now here's what I like about this. The 3 of Wands is traditionally in the Rider-Waite, the pictogram is the man, we see his back and he's got those ships going out and he's just looking at them as they disappear into the surface, into the horizon. In this lovely fairy deck, there's 2 individuals actually together and they're working on a little book together. They're chilling on some mushrooms and they're collaborating, they're working, they are, you know, it's a different phase in the 3 of Wands energy. So here's the thing about 3 of Wands is that in order to expect something, in order to have expectations about something that you sent out, ships that you sent out, well, you have to have sent them out. Okay, this is about what you earn, you get. This is about having realistic expectations and having expectations that, okay, they're telling me realistic. It's about keeping these expectations realistic. And for some of you, it's like you were even broken up with, or someone communicated with you in a very harsh way. And it was not what you expected. Okay, some of you, it is what you expected and you got like exactly what you expected. Let's go ahead and start clarifying because there are a couple different things happening here. And I feel like they are out of order. Maybe they'll tell me how they go after we clarify. Okie dokie, smoky. Let's take a look at the Sun and the Knight of Cups, because first energies out are the strongest. So it overpowers everything else in this reading, even the 10 of Swords. A lot of this I feel like is, okay, I'm starting to get it to you. They're starting to give it to me now. Hold on. This goes above the very top, the Sun and the Knight of Cups. And then it's these 2 together, Queen of Cups, High Priestess. And then these 3 are at the bottom. The 10 of Swords, 8 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. This could have been this feels like an expectation in the past that was let down, that was cut down. It's like you did send out ships, or maybe you didn't send out enough ships or the right ships or something. Like there was like a misjudgment on something that you expected in the past. And then you got some bad news. So let's start with the Sun and the Knight of Cups, please. Help us clarify the Sun and the Knight of Cups. Why is the Sun on the table here? Okay, 2 cards. We have the Page of Cups with the 6 of Swords. That's interesting. Excuse me. It's interesting because this Page of Cups feels like an apology to me. It feels like an apology, but I feel like that you never got it. I feel like there's someone around you that instead of apologizing, they just walked away from the situation. They just left. They just walked away and they actually didn't give you this apology. And I feel like they are actually stepping aside. This is very specific, so it's going to be very clear if this resonates or not. I feel like that person was stepping aside so that you could be appreciated by different people or other people. With the Knight of Cups and the Sun, it really does feel like this energy of, and it's really them that they were not able to complete this sort of karmic thing with them, and that's their business. It's their failure. It's their whatever. Okay, it's their karma. Let's put it that way. It's their karma. So the good news is that you're not hearing anything from them. I feel like you're not. I mean, first there could have been an apology, but then they left right away, or they exited your life right away, or they actually could have moved across the country, moved across town, moved across the planet, Okay. But that Six of Wands, I really am getting that there was like movement. It could also be that you moved or left the situation before they could get their apology to you. I feel like that definitely resonates for that message is for some of you, absolutely. And in that case, it's okay. It's okay because I feel like you've already forgiven them. You've already moved past it. You just don't want to deal with them anymore. And now you're all about dealing with people who show you appreciation, who show you love, who really make you happy and who want happiness for you. Okay, let's take a look at the Queen of Cups and the Priestess. I feel like they are together. Too many cards. They do feel like they're together. This is just super intuitive. You could be working with another person who is intuitive or psychic or who knows, okay, who really, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. But I feel like that's you. I feel like I feel like it's just giving us more indications and more characteristics. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. So this is you. We have the two knights. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Staves. This is trying to speed with the parking brake on. You are trying to, it's like there's your intuition, your human intuition, and then there's psychic ability and there's what you know, okay? Both of those aspects of yourself are sort of in conflict. I feel like one part of you wants to wait for conditions to move around and stay the steady course, and then another part of you wants to take action. And it's just hilarious because I don't know which is which. I don't know which is which. You will know which is which. You will know what your intuition is trying to tell you, and you will know what your higher sense. And the High Priestess, you could know what that is telling you through your dreams, through, you could do your own tarot cards, you can do your own sort of thing. You can book a personal reading and we can dive deeper into that part of this reading to figure out which is which. Either way though, there is a part of you that wants to do something, that wants to take action. And there's another part of you that's like, well, let's just hold off. And getting into the three and getting one layer deep into this, we're going to know exactly what this is about. All right, let's get those characteristics. Let's do the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Did I say that right? I think I did. I'm reading these three energies together. They're showing me Lincoln, that Daniel Day-Lewis movie. How about Abraham Lincoln? That might resonate for some of you. I don't know why they're showing me that right now. It's weird. Okay, Eight of Wands, Ten of Swords, Three of Wands. There's something about an expectation that something didn't happen that was supposed... Oh my God. Someone didn't do something that they were supposed to do. You expected this. Okay, so you didn't have unrealistic expectations. I want you to know that you did not have unrealistic expectations. You had realistic expectations and someone else let you down. Someone else said no. Someone else rejected you. Someone else said no. Very cruelly, but it was not you that had unrealistic expectations, okay? They just told me that like super loud and clear, so I had to make sure that I gave it to you guys. But that's what this apology is. That's what they're telling me. They're telling me that this didn't happen. Something didn't happen for you that you expected to happen, and someone dropped the ball, and instead of apologizing and trying to make it better, they're actually just gonna like moonwalk out of the scene and just like just stop, and they're just gonna leave and not talk to you and not like say anything. That's what they're doing. Okay, so let's take a deeper look at this. Let's talk about it. Eight of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. What is this thing that they were expected to do? What were they supposed to do that they did not do? Please tell us more about this betrayal, about this Ten of Swords. They were supposed to help you be... this is like they were supposed to help you achieve a certain level of independence. Whatever they were supposed to do, you expected help from like a free-thinking, self-sufficient, self-sustainable individual. And what they did was sort of act against that in you. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. Damn. There was something that you had coming to you. It could have even been an inheritance. I'm getting the estate part of this card. The Nine of Pentacles is all about self-sufficiency. This is someone who takes really great care of themselves. This is my pre-Queen of Pentacles card. So Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn does not have to be. But this is stability here. This is real stability. So whatever this person didn't do, it directly affected your bottom line. It directly affected your sense of stability, your sense of security. And you fully expected this to go well. You fully expected all of this to turn out very differently. And that's why you are sort of going back and forth between your, it's like, do I give this more time? Do I move now? And I'll tell you that if you're waiting for their apology, you're not going to get the apology. I would move on. I would take action, and we'll take a closer look at that. We're going to take a look at these two cards and see what we can expect from these two courses of action. But yeah, someone was supposed to, you expected someone to help you, and they absolutely betrayed you. And they could have done so through communication. You could have gotten an email, a text message, a bad phone call, and whatever it was, it really, really messed up your whole little thing here. Now, I feel like because she has 6 pentacles over, sorry, 5, 1, 2, yeah, 5, no, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pentacles over here and 3 pentacles over here. This is that collaborative energy, working well with others. And then the 6 of Pentacles is, a noble person being generous with someone else. And it's also reciprocity. It's also spiritual kindness. It's also spiritual sharing. So I feel like even though this person let you down and they did you dirty, I feel like you were still sustaining yourself. I feel like you either had some other resources or other work or other bottom line, like you had something else, like the way she has her hand on the pentacle, like she's taking up falconry, but the hand's still on the pentacle. She's still keeping an eye on everything. So it hurts, this betrayal. But like I said, this Sun with the Knight of Cups is overpowering everything else. So you're going to be okay no matter what. Like this person is not going to have the power to totally sabotage you or take you out. So that's another reason why they're not apologizing. That's dark. Okay, let's use Radiant Wise, and we're going to get into the Knight of Pentacles. So what we can expect if you stay, if you don't really take any action. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Please give us more about the Knight of Pentacles. What can we expect if this person waits, is what they're telling me. Waits. What can we expect from waiting? The Knight of... Ooh. Okay, we have the 10 of Staves, the King of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups. I feel like if you stay, it will be a massive burden, and it could even cloud your judgment to make good financial decisions for yourself. Okay. Waiting turns into a massive burden. And the longer you wait, the less clearly you will be able to think to make good financial decisions for yourself. Let's take a look at the other guy. Let's take a look at the Knight of Staves. What happens if they take action? Hold on, something. Oh, it's too many cards. Okay. Well, we have Knight of Cups at the very top. We're going to keep that in mind. I feel like that's a little bit of a clue telling us that your heart or your emotion, is wanting to do that. Oh, look at that. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. If you take action, if you speak up, you will receive help. You just have to ask for it. You just have to ask for help. And that's the action. The action is asking for help, asking for assistance, vocalizing. You should watch Capricorner for this week. Seriously, I'm just saying. And that you will receive help. You will receive aid. because I'm telling you, the Sun and the Knight of Cups, so a double Knight of Cups, this is what, you know, there is appreciation and gratitude for you and around you. You've got to just like see it, appreciate it, and talk to it, talk to those people. Okay. Do not suffer in silence and wait around for an apology from this person. You're not going to get this apology. This person's checked out of the situation. Either they physically left or they have checked out mentally. Like their thoughts are filled with negative, downward pointing sword thoughts. Okay. I see how they did you wrong. They really affected your bottom line. We don't even need to get into why and what, understanding them. We just need to know what's best for you. And what's best for you is that you put yourself out there and ask for help. Ask for help, because you're going to get a wonderful response, a very warm response from that asking for help. Now, you could be giving help. It could be an act that you take that helps someone else, that in turn helps you. It is up to you to decide where your intuition is and where your sixth sense is, and what you are, you know, you yourself are divinely channeling about the situation. Because like I said, part of you wanted to wait it out, and then the inner knowing is oh, that's interesting. Okay, they just did it for me. So it's your inner knowing. It's this high priestess energy that is telling you to lean into a little bit more of an uncomfortable energy. And I just feel like this is more uncomfortable for you. I'm not sure why. To lean into this energy, because you know that taking action will lead to a generous response. Whereas the emotional part of you, the intuitive part of you, is wanting to give this person a chance. Okay, it's your emotions. That Queen of Cups, she's going with her gut, and her gut would always tell her to give someone a second chance. It's just going to turn into a big burden to wait and wait and wait. And the longer you wait, you're not hearing from them. The longer that you're not hearing from them, the longer you have to create weird little stories in your mind and in your heart. And it's going to cloud your judgment so that you cannot make decisions that are best for you. Okay, my dears? Do not wait for the apology. Move forward, ask for help, or give help. Just make sure that you are giving and receiving in equal measure. And that's where I'm going to leave it. We're going to pull one Moonology card about this entire situation. How interesting. But with the Sun and the Knight of Cups, you are appreciated. You are seen for your value. So lean into that energy. Go there. Go where you're appreciated. Go where you are being kindly talked to and about. Okay? Because you make someone very happy. You make someone very happy. I don't even know if you know it. Oh, show the world the real you. I can't believe it. Show the world the real you, because you make people happy. Full moon in Aquarius energy. That's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Bottom of the deck. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio energy. That's releasing your need for the apology. It's releasing waiting for the apology. Okay, once you let that go and you move forward, and you know, the Knight of Staves is very like, this is Casanova, but they're charismatic and they're fun and they're fiery and they're full of life and gusto and personality. So show people who you really are. Show the world your personality, and that will just light up someone's life and make people really happy, make people want to help you in whatever this is that you're trying to do. Like I said, it looks like you're trying to get on your feet in some way, shape, or form, or to be more independent, either emotionally, financially, spiritually, or otherwise. Okay, guys, this is where I'm going to leave you. This was an interesting reading. Make sure to check out Capricorner. If you'd like to take this further, feel free to book a personal reading. All of the January bookings are on the 7-day turnaround. Okay, if you want to get yours in by the end of the year, by the end of the decade, add a rush so that I get to it before everything else, because I'm working through all of the last remaining readings to just get them done in December, because I want to start the decade, the new year, clean slate. So take a look at the website, theartigan.com/shop, and we'll get into your energies as we are guided to, as we are meant to, my dears. So take care, have a lovely day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.